to these crimes. And Janice Unpacked. And the crooks, Tupac crooks, for trying to put this little whatever this is together when you knew. This could be the first, I was supposed to be the first female commander, and this is the place where the people would have been coming for safety, but you tried to go and use the power. You tried to deny me of my own power to misuse and abuse whatever this is. It could be for 7 years, right? It could have been for 8 years. Things was going good the first year, and then these people stopped some kind of message from coming through. Now, I don't talk to any of these people. I don't talk to any of these people. I'm just the messenger. I don't try to keep y'all down low. We're just talking about engagements and twin flames. I feel like these people, ain't you tired of giving these same people the new avatars? Yeah, these people that's not good and not in high honor. These organ traffickers. Dead bodies. Not priests. Not really in relationships, but they're just scamming. Ain't you tired? They're cleaning up the leaves back there. I thought they was just cutting the grass. They cleaning up the leaves. Taking the old dead leaves. Somebody could be like illegally, or like these people don't even need to touch this stuff, but they could be trying to kill the leaves so they can get access to the world card energy. Disrespect, whatever this is, I'm telling you, it's super disrespectful. Super disrespectful. That's like, you're married to somebody's son, but this person recruited all of your friends and family around you. These people that recruited all the friends and family around you in order to go against the mother, the person that produced the seed that brought you and your family out of Egypt. These people is going to be put to, they're going to be put to death. Yeah, we got the Earth Angel in reverse. This could be Kayla, the daughter. I'm here until my baby comes home. So something could have happened to this child as well. But in whoever case this is, this might not even be the child of this man. That's what I'm saying. These people are reincarnating like women that they liked from the past or something. While they were married, they were not catering to the queen or whatever. They were like catering to themselves or something. And these people can't come back. You're never getting that person back. You're never getting that person you try to place above God. Those people, whatever this is. You're not going to be able to, it says it made this order in the Bible that these people will not be creating as if God. I tell you, these are not actual money. These are people. Look at the doctor. These are people, even people pleasers, awakening. They like to create people pleasers or people that they only sired, that only follow their rules, not God. Flying monkeys in reverse still. Let's see what else. With the money laundering with Mami Wata and They could have killed my spouse, and then this person was really dealing with this person because if this Mommy Watcher is supposed to be my mother and Derek is supposed to be my stepfather, this would mean why they're trying to say that that's my father and that's my mother, and that could be also why they're saying like that Dennis and Drake's mom had a baby, but I think that I don't know what they doing, but both of these are illegitimate. And then when the truth came out, it was going to make it so it would make this person not want to be with me. But you don't have to be with me. But I came to get what belonged to me. You get what I'm saying? They don't have to be with me. I'm going to get what belonged to me. So there could be a version of me that was created by my... But see, that's not my mother. That would be something, a spinoff or a dupe of my mother, this Mommy Wata energy. The Derek can be the original Derek. If these people have some type of, if these are ETs, okay? But that would not be my original mother. They were trying to make it so they could be the mother and father. So this is something about money here. And then the reason why we see Dennis and Drake's mom together, because at one point in time, my dad looked like Dennis. And then you got Drake moms. To whatever they were doing, they were trying to overpower me. You understand? They were trying to overpower my existence or me being the queen and all of this being something that was built off the finances that were given to me. Off of my works and labor or the hidden things in the dark that they were. Yeah, because I'm getting even with the Jean Bonnet thing. It's supposed to look like that father. It's supposed to look like my dad, but it could be the dad. It could be that dad, to be honest with you. To hide the fact that there were other versions of these in-laws, whether they're outside or inside the Truman Show, that were extracting from me. Somewhere, somehow, whether it was a clone or not, they took the power or stripped the boy that actually could have been in love with me, and then they tried to populate their sons or alleged sons off of me. Even if they're in other relationships with the offensive part is me realizing what you was doing, and that now I can bring the charges towards these people. So this is something like a Millie energy, because they could have killed or sacrificed this boy and sent him over to be a part of the head that will create the presidents. They just didn't let him take me with them. And when whoever this is that passed over in the past 5 years, that's when I was supposed to go in and be a part of the mechanism that makes the body of the president. But they didn't do it that way. They put the Janice and Pat, the German, African, something else, maybe Mexican person in. They did not bring America in. That's the whole thing about this. America has not been in her own home, feeling at home in her own home since maybe the 80s. That's why we're dying. That's where you're dying, anyways. So all they're doing is trying to run ahead and do what they know America. They know that after all this, the resilience of America, that I am going to bounce back, or I am going to be. But they're following, they're like doing a speed race or speed dating or speed something into what they know the ultimate plan is for me. But they are the ones that are shifting and changing and taking the money and doing all this other stuff here. You see? So there's no good man around me. So all of these men, dead or alive, all these men that I would have been the muse for, they still can't put something together to make sure that this went all the way through, that I got everything that they gave to me, or they give it. Get what I'm saying? It's something like we got to be at the point where there's no good men. Even if these people are dealing with transgender women that look like me, because they don't like the way women think in business or something like this, because you was dealing with those other women. You was not dealing with America herself. You wanted to deal with all the other women of the other nations that, again, some of these places, more of their nation is filled with third world country or some type of misfortune. than America. This is like you taking my stuff and going fighting. Somebody say, oh, we about to get in a war over here. You're going to fight that war over there. Taking our resources and things, and now we need it here, and there's nothing left. So quick to fight a war somewhere else other than where it's supposed to be with my things. This was so easy to clean up from the get-go. It's so easy to clean up now. You don't want to do it because you want to see us as a third world country, because you're dealing with envious, jealous women of America, and this is treason. And you cannot no longer hold these powers and positions of power, and you can no longer be trusted with the resources, with the children, with the land, with the people, with the nothing, with the cars, with the vehicles, with the ships, with the spaceships, with the planes, with the trains, with the automobiles, you can no longer be trusted. This could be also people went through this process. They went to this process at some point in time, and they found out early on. Say I met my boyfriend or whatever, unless they already had all this planned out. Say they met my boyfriend, and then somebody was able to go back in, because I remember my father-in-law, he used to sit on his couch and he'd be like asking people all these questions like he was the damn FBI when they come in and meet. You know, he got all these questions for people. What's your people name? Oh, this, and that. Because he was like somebody that knew a lot of information about like the town or whatever. And then it's almost like at some point in time, somebody could have went through this process when we were going to merge families, right? And then they was able to see something. They were able to see something, maybe a past relationship. And this could be also what ended this father energy, like the real father. It's something like this. It's something like that. This could be also a little bit detective-ish, finding out, oh, that's who has something to do with my father's death. You get what I'm saying? Something is all falling down. It has to all fall down now. All I had to do is realize and speak the truth. These people are supposed to be doing the rest of the work. Now there could be real love there, but you can't continue to, if you corrupt, you can't continue to rule over me. And this is why I was in the daze all this time, not knowing what was going on. But now they done woke up something. With that awakening that was just there, they done woke up something that can't go back to sleep. They done woke up something. It's a calling. Now, these people could have closed out chapters in other places like, yeah, we the last ones. But they lied. They kept me out of the room. They kept me out of the meetings. They kept me out of something. And it's solely mine. It's just like a sole proprietorship. However, this father or my father would have set it up for me. It's a sole proprietorship. This is illegal. Even up into the president making decisions right now is all a sham. They cannot make these decisions right now. They cannot. These are facts. They try to be slick while they had me under their family tree. You get what I'm saying? Because I didn't hang myself on it because I didn't take their last name. This was about war from the jump. I think that if my dad couldn't get touch with me back when I told you my dad called me, when one of the ancestors tried to get through my dad to get to me, to give me something, the next person he would have gave it to would have been my father-in-law. Because he thought these people genuinely probably cared, and maybe the father-in-law didn't know about something over a woman. Yeah. About the authority being given over. Somebody could be ready to give it over. Somebody might wear pretty nice jewelry, nice rings and stuff on their finger. So they could have turned his father's house into a whorehouse or a trafficking center a long time ago. I just was not going through awakening, so I could not see. Yeah, high priestess is in reverse, dealing with shady women. You listen to those women, yeah, with this crafty counsel. You listen to those women, and that's why you're losing all this power here. But somebody's going to pass the baton. They're tired of hearing me talking shit. They're going to pass it, but it's not going to be with no protection. These could be witches or black witches or the blacks. Not black people, but like with the last name. Okay. Okay, so in turn, this Princess of Cups also is not being protected here. This Princess of Cups. This could be this hazily energy. Why this person is trying to go underneath somebody's umbrella here. Yeah, we got under my umbrella. But what they're getting confused is even my species is, yeah, it was tucked away, but this species ain't what you gonna be fucking with like this. Like the father. The father, you got to remember that none of these fathers was the original God energy. And whatever they did not feed to me, or this is like some kind of malnourishment, is basically once the food is fed, they could be hiding it, but once the information or whatever is fed, it'd be like, you know, the person is already done or some training or something. It's not too late. It's like the same thing they did with these fathers and my grandfathers. They would just have to feed me or nurture me or bring me out of malnutrition, which means that that's also something. If these people try to get jobs and say, I'm her cook, I'm her this, they would be going to jail with this spouse because they all been starving me, or that means that I'm malnutrition or something like this, and too weak to move on, or my bones is cleaved to my, I'm black but comely, you know what I'm saying, type of energy here. Yeah. Yep. And then we got the King of Pentacles here in reverse. Here's this Muhammad energy and this Derek energy right here. And there's the big Mommy Watson snake right there in the middle. So they was not worshiping God. They was worshiping this feminine energy, this Mommy Watson with this big phallic. They didn't have to have sex with the person. They could have. But they was worshiping that. They was not worshiping the God box or something. This don't even really have nothing to do with the Freemasons at this time. It's almost like in one of them, I don't know if it was Game of Thrones or House of Dragons, when they found out that that person was gay. And he was like, please don't tell, please don't tell. And they killed them right there on the spot because there ain't supposed to be no gay shit. And now we see why. Now we see why. I think God let me go through these cycles so I can see exactly why. It's not nothing to be having no feelings about. Can't be in your feelings about this. You can't. I'm sure these Mommy Watson energies, they have been cutting off penises all this time. With this Inanna energy or this darkness or something, they're next. It's America's most wanted. They probably stole it from America or stole it from somebody else anyways. One of my clones or something like this. Yeah, we got 10 of Wands. Somebody could be on the run or trying to be somewhere else and act like they're in alignment or something. You're not in alignment. You're America's most wanted. And these men are not going to be able to protect you when these people come for you. To take you back to the country that you belong to, which more than likely could be Africa. I heard that they already took a lot of my money, America's money, over there and started building a colony over there. And you thought that they was going to take me over there and place me there. But they need to just take you back home. Because this is my home. King of Pentacles. And then we got this energy here, the Nine of Cups, whoever this is. Could be this Empress Lillian. Could be, again, this Turning Tides energy. Whoever this is, these three are in. This could be Sharon, the forever young version of Sharon Olsen, the mother, the wicked stepmother. This could be her forever young version. Because these people don't get these, they don't get these inklings until they go through a certain process. So you're already done. You're already done. These people already died in the ashes of whatever this is. The person up from the ashes is going to talk about this and continue to bring it forth. That's what shows that I'm not dead and I'm up from the ashes, and nobody can fuck with me like that. That all this gotta lay, you gotta stop listening to these people. The money from these people is getting stripped and put right back into my treasury. Yeah. Somebody could be getting blocked here. These could be fathers, okay, these could be dads or fathers that didn't want to be inappropriate with their children as well. This is the curse of them. So even my father or a father of mine or a feather of mine did not want to penetrate me or steal energy from me or something. They could have been persecuted in a sense. Or they could be error. Now they're sitting in a big boss chair. But the error was they did not gain the energy from me. They allowed other people that wasn't supposed to, but they were supposed to, and they didn't gain it. So now somebody is in error because they don't know. They did not know. They didn't know the Father, me. You understand? So again, whatever is in me is in me. It's just a different way of getting to it. But these people thought that if they take it for themselves, create some supernatural thing with it and not give it to me, that I won't be nothing or I won't be able to see. But whatever you took from me is already in me. You get what I'm saying? It's something like this. Hold on. It's something like this. Yeah, that's what this is. Okay? That's what this is. The East Side Boys. This could also be like my younger uncles and then my cousins from my mom's side that would be the same age grade, and my aunties the same age grade as my younger uncles like John and Jesse on my dad's side. Whatever they created is a big problem here with the aunties and the mothers and stuff like this. If they were snatching, because you think about it, we're at the point where they don't have to kill the man to take his bride. They can just take her DNA and create one and put it over in Jamaica and go down there and travel to Jamaica. Oh, he down there to see the woman that he be dealing with in Jamaica. Whole time it's your wife. Whole time it's your daughter. You're not checking. These people are doing something. Whole time it's something like that. But I demand my energy is brought back to me. Yeah, we got Jamaica. We got justice here. I command my energy be brought back to me as the emperor. It is nobody else higher. So you could play around if you want to, but you're just going to be under attack. We got this gay marriage energy in reverse. All these people thought that they was going to have some type of table feast or prepared. But since they tore down my table, now theirs is being torn down. All right. You got to learn to let go of everything. Like you can't fool me. If you still trying to hold on some bitches that you was with back in the 18th century, or you trying to hold on to some bitches, or all you could think is recreate the same hoes that you had, knowing that they're not going to be the same, knowing they're going to be Pet Cemetery-ish when you bring them back. What the fuck is wrong with you? You sick. Something is wrong with you. Yeah, there's a witch in reverse here. La Bruja. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Again, this is it's like a melting pot, or we don't even gotta go to New Orleans. Whatever they doing, they just started doing it in the garden. It's a spot in the garden. We got the wheel of the year in the reverse here. Like, I'm just wondering how many people died without going through any type of awakening, right? Without going through any type of awakening. And here we are going through the awakening, documenting the whole thing, and then also coming back. You understand? Because I don't think you heard anybody talking about no storyline like you hear on this fucking channel, period. Yeah, there's no coexisting with these people. It's America first, America only, or something like this. They didn't had enough chance to show their ass. All right? Again, we got the underworld energy out here again, y'all. There's no denying what I'm saying here. We got justice here. Somebody could be a surfer. Energy. I don't know. I don't know. We're going back to like Baywatch days or like I don't know. This could also be the people, like regular people that's about the real coast and the regular water. There's no mommy Watson energy here. It's about the people again, not about this greedy, stingy, nasty, vulgar, heartless, heavyweight, nasty mommy Watson energy that polluted the waters and the avenues and the ocean and whatever this is. This person could also be justice is sending this damn person away. Okay? I told you somebody got a big penis. It got some prickly things on it. It gonna leave you shredded up on the inside, but somebody like it. It's gonna leave you cut up on the inside. I don't know if these people wanted me to be so mad and just walk away and just because these people don't care about what I'm saying. They want me to die still and everything, but they want me to help them, but they don't want to give me the information. They don't want to work with me, whatever. So this could be like I was supposed to just walk away and then let some foreign something take over the beautiful places in this country. Like, I don't know. Even with this perfection of this earth energy, people that even changed a little bit in Hollywood, they just was getting rid of them or killing them or putting them, kicking them out or, excuse me, something like this. But they could have had a mother energy or a mammy energy, you know, of this source here. I don't know. Three of Wands. We got the Three of Wands energy out here. And the Three of Wands is normally like, is it the Two of Wands or the Three of Wands? Oh, some type of waiting for some ships to come in. So something might be coming in. I don't know what this actually is. All right. Because I don't know. I don't really hear people saying like, oh boy, in California, you know, there's so many illegals or something. Like I don't hear what they're saying. But this could be like, you know, more closest somebody can get to like, this is like a pass to go back and find a certain era to have a little bit of time to clean up something. But, you know, I don't know. Yeah, we got the barrels here. The bottom of the barrel is always dry except for with somebody. And we got this barrel with the sun on it. All right. But who is this woman that's in charge here? Five of Cups. Somebody look like a man though. Somebody look at this like it'll be this Miss Netta energy or some shit like this. Somebody knows where somebody's body is or something here. Somebody could be looking for something. This could be surfer boys looking for like Queen Khalifa. Okay. They could be looking on the coast or something, but I feel like somebody got somebody buried or bottled up. This is not Young Miami. It's the real Young Miami could be a dupe. It's the real America or the real Khalifa that is bottled up here. So I don't know if these people are going to fall for, yeah, because this person want to be a lover with somebody. This could have been a crazed or obsessed lover or somebody that wanted to be a lover of somebody. It looked like this person is missing a finger or two too. Somebody could be trying to hop in your energy here. Right? This could be somebody that could be a male energy. They look like a man, but they want to feel like a woman or a natural woman. So this could be a skin walker or a skin jumper or something like this, or a handler or a controller. Like it would be too much for this person at their age or all these other requirements to even waste their time trying to turn themselves into a woman. So they trying to find a woman that been dropped down to the level or something like this to join with them or be binded with them. But there's also somebody that a lot of people is not liking this person. This person could have been a handler of my boyfriend or somebody else in the past or something like this. And then now they got rid of the boyfriend, or not about boyfriend is out of the way. This joke, because that's why I used to call him back in the day. Now the person is coming directly for some, but they're hiding something. They're hiding like the real DNA, or like the fifth element people when them, it'll be like the fifth element people coming back here with the spaceship to find an older version of me or variation. Okay, this could also be this Breton energy, or Breton before it was called what is called now, the last name. Somebody is trying to find that, and these people have that model or that version or something here. I'm telling you, whoever this person is, even this karma energy here that's getting sent away, I don't know, but this cannot be lovers with this person. I don't know if somebody even like men until they found you or me, and they know I'm really a king without all the kinky, freaky, weird shit. And somebody could like boys, but it's something about my energy or your essence that has this person liking you or wanting to contain you and have you just sitting, getting yelled at and talked there and moped around. Somebody might want to get you back. Like if you was the kind of wife that be like, why you doing that? Why your shoes on the ground? Why you this? Why you clean up after yourself? Like a woman that'd be, even though I was never like that with my man, right? You know, I used to just clean, just clean up after. He'd leave the plate in there. I just go in there, pick up the plate and put it in the trash. And then if he say something to me about something like my clothes, 'cause I always had a problem with keeping clothes on a pile. Like I go in my dirty clothes baskets, or I'll just leave my clothes in a basket after I wash it and dig through it and leave the shit on the floor. And so he'll say something about me about doing that. And then I say, well, every time you leave your plate on the floor, then I got to pick up your plate. But other than that, it's just a thing. I was just cleaning up and picking up shit after the food and everything. And that just happened to be one of the things. It's his plate. I didn't have a problem with it. You get what I'm saying? Until he had a problem with something about me. Then I'm like, well, I got to pick up your plate every time. So I don't know. Somebody could be trying to like have somebody in some where it's just like sit down. You know how he be standing next to that man Charles, like sit down, eat that food or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody could be trying to get you or me in a relationship like this. Girl, I'm telling you right out the blue, boy. If somebody try to say like, well, you got to be gay or you got to have, I don't think that nobody got to do nothing. The only thing they can do is keep trying to withhold and not give me justice because I don't want to fall for whatever it is. But at the end of the day, even if I did have a woman, it'd just be because, I don't know, they resilient, more resilient than men. They more territorial. They more watchful, more protective than men are today. Like it's almost like you're going to be forced to, but really the men is just hiding inside of women's bodies because of some kind of conquering or something. You know, it's on a weird level. Because, I mean, whether it's be a man or a woman, bitch, I would like somebody that could, I done spent 20-something years wasting my time cooking and shit like this to find out that this was all a hoax. Now I'm tired. My bones a little hurt, right? Okay, I don't know if this is Avatar y'all got me in, but whatever this is, to make me then try to say, okay, please just get me out this suffrage. Not. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So, if I got to sign my life away to you, bitch, I'll just keep the pain. I mean, I will just keep the pain, I'm guessing. So, you know, it's... So, I don't want to tell you. I mean, I like to tell people up front. You know, it'll just be because she take care of everything for me. Shit, that's the only reason why you going to get me to be in a relationship in a living condition with a woman that want to be with me or have sex with me or like me. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, we might be in love by next week, motherfucker, if you do all them things. So it's kind of cliche because it's like we hate when men say that. You know, it'd be so cliche because it's like you hate when, but that's why I say I would never want to be with a woman because I can't look at her. I can't look at a woman for nothing but, I mean, it's just the honesty because I am a woman and I've done that job already. So I can't. It's just to be honest with you. So I don't know why they're trying to force me with a woman because I would just be looking at her as like, I would be taking care of her, or if I had money or something like this, or if it was a business deal or something like this. But I'm not about to, You can say I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I think it's cool that guys get to, if you're nurturing that person the way you're supposed to, right? I think it's kind of cool. I think it's cooler than having a man just sitting there with his feet kicked up or whatever, trying to tell you how to run the house and he don't even clean or cook or nothing like this. But I'm a woman that clean and cook. So it's like, damn, I don't know if it's a man or whoever the fuck it is, but I hope this motherfucker know how to cook and clean. Shit, I'm trying to tell you, I'm tired. A little bit. When it comes to the house, I'm tired. Bitch, I hope you can afford a maid or something. Okay, I hope we can afford servants. I'm not looking for no regular shit. You get what I'm saying? Ain't no regular motherfucker gonna be able to go find them documents or the key evidence that we need to take this whole shit down. So I can't be, do you see what I'm saying? I'm not even looking for nobody on that level. But I know that they've been playing with fake emperors and empresses for the past 40 years. And so again, the only thing good is that they trying to act like we wiped everything out. You can't even get to the files that we talking about. You understand? You can't even get to the shit that we talking about. You wouldn't even be able to relate or comprehend the full. You didn't went through that paper. All the thing you seen is the millions of dollars. You probably didn't even read the rest of the shit that's going to help you keep that money. First of all, you got to be one of them or one of us. And then to be able to read into the other stuff deeper so that you can keep it that way. You don't have it. So why would I be going running after looking for you? You running for no reason. Just do what you're doing and just get caught in the end. Because you're not about to defeat God. You're not. And I'm a part of that. So I don't know what to tell you. So people be thinking like, yeah, get you something like this or something. I don't know what I could do for a woman. That's the thing. I don't discriminate, but I don't know what I could do for a woman. You understand? Somebody could be taking somebody somewhere. All right. We got the 7 of Pentacles. Somebody could be off the coast, on the beach, in another, a paradise, a tropical paradise or something like this. All right. Somebody could be getting in alignment here. Again, they're going to try to sacrifice something, use the energy from that, and then bring this Mommy Watson energy because it's dying too. And try to act like this person is so healing in their energy. But I feel like somebody's scared. Somebody's scared. They don't want to be seen as this energy. I don't even think this Mommy Watson energy want this. Yeah, this could be this High Priestess in reverse here. Without the purple cloak and the red hair. This could have something to do with red. Okay. I was thinking about there could be something in your area here or something in my area, like a liquor store or something that some people, that somebody took over. Like they could have slew a masculine and took over something. Like a gas station or something, bitch. Because I could be only thinking about somebody laying the roots where I'm from. But there was some roots laid here too. But let me tell you something. Okay. They're switching up something. So say whoever is the dupe for Young Miami, that this is your probably stopping grounds, but they've been using you because of the BBL and everything in Illinois. But that's really my consciousness is Illinois. That's my place. Even if I was a child and they sold me off at 3 years old to go and marry or be with my father or somebody else in the family across the border, I already did what these niggas is calling themselves just now doing. I already went and cleaved on to the wife. The wife could have been my father, my dad. You understand? It's something that they were doing with documentation and paperwork. If there is a hidden past. But all I know is that my energy, nothing is working for me because of this Wisconsin energy here. So I don't know, like the Miami energy could be like one of Mommy Watson them, but you try to bully me and use me, but you're intelligent enough to know that I'm the real deal. That's why, or you would not be wasting your time hunting me. There's so many other clones out there or avatars of me. Do you understand? The person that's trying to move to the top right now and have these TV show and shit like this, saying, oh, I'm jealous or, oh, I'm following my dream. No, that shit was in my intellect. That was in my protocol. That was in my blueprint. You're following my dreams. And I didn't even give a fuck because I don't want to be on a TV show. I want to run the empire. So somebody could have had that. But it's the treasonous laundering way, the way you cleaved on to my spouse and the family, all this shit to be sneaky and do it. Ain't no, but I don't even hold anger in my heart really all day. You know what I'm saying? This is just ridiculous. It's redundant. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. Look, there could be four, or somebody said that there was four sisters or four brothers, or somebody is quintuplets. It's not. Somebody created these people in the lab after they realized what I was, and they couldn't control me, or they can't really do the things that they could do to other people to me to get the information out of me. That's when you try to create these other test tube babies to try to do whatever this is. So it's not Mexico. It's somewhere else that somebody is at. This could be also a masculine hiding. Just like Lucius or something hiding somewhere. And then we got the Three of Cups. With this threesome or whatever. These people dancing in the ballroom or dancing in the midnight. All right. Dancing in the moonlight. I'm telling you, somebody got to go back home. Or these people is about to bring somebody else home. Yeah, because if somebody like, oh, my baby trying to pick another one of my clones, if you mad at me, you mad at that what are you doing? Like, somebody don't know what they talking about. They don't know what they talking about, because if I didn't have to fight, I would still be my same cool, calm, collective person that y'all found on this channel when I first started doing tarot. Somebody trying to make it seem like I'm like turned into a monster or something like this. You trying to act like I turned into a monster. I'm fighting the battle. The reason why they're not reaping the benefits because they're not fighting the same battle as me. And if they are going through something, at some point in time, they were tricked or moved or stolen and placed into a position. But my consciousness has not been put in that afflicted measures. I've still been in one designated, like the homes that's on my ID, the 3 homes or 4 homes that I've lived in for the past 25 or 30 years. It should be right there on my chart. You get what I'm saying? There's nothing. It's just the same thing. If anything moved anywhere else like this, that's not me. You see what I'm saying? We got teardrops on my guitar. King of Wands energy. Somebody could be learning how to play the piano, guitar, but this is like a woman. In somebody's situation, the dad taught the son, and the dad have been recreating themselves as men and women and populating themselves over the earth and allowing them to have positions where they're going to be abundant, working and getting abundance from the work. The things that they created of me, you got them spread out and you using them for slops or for free. That makes no sense. Because this is what recharges whatever it is. And so you think you went and you got something of your own that don't have nothing to do with me, but I know you still got a little bit of my energy in it. You use my DNA in it too. You would have had to follow through the course. So you're not tricking nobody. You just say that there was like 50% of my juice. You just reduced it to like 10%, but it's still there. You cannot go into the new kingdom like that. Even these imposters that have been able to do it over time, you still always have to use the energy or the essence of something of that other person to even get through the door. The fingerprints, whatever. The bodily fluids, whatever. So I have to catch it now. That's the benefactor right there. And I know if you already just skipped that and just started making something of your own, because these people are like that. They think they're so calculated and something, but you started panicking, you started messed up, and then you tried to feel like we gonna fuck her. She talking all that. Let's make it with our own stuff, and that's where you messed up, and that's why everything is deteriorating so fast. Telling you, I don't tell no fucking lies on this channel. We got the Dame of Pentacles, okay, in reverse. Yeah, somebody was admiring somebody from the person like to wear black. The Dame of Pentacles. This could be somebody that somebody thought was like the best leasing agent, the best realtor, the best seller of something, cars or something, and somebody is not that. This could also be somebody that had access to, this is like a fool, but this person don't want to see the truth. They're seeing, wait, so all y'all had access to my woman before, but y'all told me that I should leave her behind, and that somebody is like kind of, they might have been smart before, but they might not be, because these people keep trying to take the brain power and spread it out. Something ain't clicking. They want some revenge on me or something, or to say, or to just bury the truth so bad that they're just going to not acknowledge it. But there might be higher powers that have to step in here. Yeah, judgment is here. They was taking these children and taking them and putting them in these caves or doing something, taking these people off into like the national parks or something, into these caves possibly. Okay. And then we got somebody is not dead here. Somebody could have got help or aid here. Ten of Swords energy in reverse. Oh. Hold on one second.